That brings us on to 1133, the Banksy. Forgive Us Our Trespassing. Executed in 2011, another very well enjoyed and received work at our exhibition the last few days. And we can start the bidding here. With my absentee bid, I can start the bidding straight away at $14 million. At 14 million, 15 million, 16 million already, with me at 16 million. At $16 million, 17 million. I'm out, it's now yours. London has it at 17 million. At 17 million, 18 million. Michelle's bidder at 18 million. At 18 million now. At 18 million. 19 million with London. At 19 million. At 19 million. At 19 million. 20 million. At 20 million now. It's against you in London. At $20 million. At 20 million. At 20 million. At 20 million. 22 million. At 22 million. James in London at 20. I've already taken 22. At 22 million. James is bidder in London at 22. At 22 million. 24 million. At 24 million now. At 24 million. Michelle, it's your bid at 24 million. 25 I'll take. 25 million now. In a new place with Heather at 25. There we go. Showing on the screens at 25 now. At 25 million. 26 million. At 26 million. At $26 million. Michelle's bidder then at $26 million. 27 million. Heather's bidder now at 27 million. At $27 million. 28 million. At 28. At $28 million. 29 million. Sorry, is that James again? Thank you very much, James. Your bid in London then at $29 million. At 29 million. At 29 million. 30 million. At 30 million now. We'll keep to the ones if it helps. Here we go at 30 million. Your bid at 30 million. Here in Hong Kong at $30 million. It's against you, James, and it's against you, Heather. Here's the bid. With you, Michelle, at $30 million. Any advance? No more from London. Heather is out as well. It's your bid then, Michelle, at $30 million. Are we all done elsewhere? At $30 million. $31 million in New York now with Brad Bentoff at $31 million. At 31 million. 32 million. We go on at 32. At 32 million. 33 million. Back to Brad in New York. At 33 million. $34 million. Here in Hong Kong now at $34 million. 35 million with Brad at 35. At 35 million now. $36 million. Back to Michelle at $36 million. 37 million straight away, still with Brad. Thank you. 37 million. At 37 now. At $37 million. Here's the bid. 38 million. At 38 million. $39 million. At $39 million. $40 million. 41 million. $41 million for the Banksy here. At 41 million. At $41 million. 42 million. $43 million. At 43. At 43 million. 44 million. $45 million. Yes? 46 million. $47 million. With Brad in New York now at $47 million. It's against you, Michelle. At 47, 48 million. Back to Michelle at 48. $49 million. Back to New York with Brad Bentoff at 49 million. 50 million. Here in Hong Kong then, at $50 million. At $50 million. Here it is in Hong Kong. It's against you in New York with you, Brad. The bid is here in Hong Kong at $50 million then. At $51 million with Brad Bentoff. Back to you in New York at 51. $52 million. $52 million. It's against you, Brad. Still here in Hong Kong at $52 million. $53 million. $54 million. At $54 million. Here in Hong Kong, with you, Michelle, at 54 million Hong Kong dollars. It's against you, New York. It's against you, Brad. No more? Are we all done? The bid is here then, and I'm selling. If no further bids, are we all done elsewhere? No more. They're out in New York. It's yours then. And we're selling here in Hong Kong at 54 million Hong Kong dollars. Fair warning, at 54. Sold at 54 million Hong Kong dollars. Well done. Paddle 4.